You've done made me angry!
Joe!
Since you accidentally clicked on this video, why not subscribe while you're at it? Watching me, wasting your time. Or maybe you value the time between you and I. Oh, stop it, you. We're all, if not at least two of us, are familiar with that feeling of waiting to rush home to go home and play some Xbox or PS3 with your online buddies that you will never meet. Gears of War, Doritos Crash Course, or maybe one game that we're all familiar with, we always turn to was zombies. Be it from World of War or fucking Jetpack Joyride 3. Zombies. A game mode rich in map design and bold in experimentation, full of dense lore for the player to discover, diverse from the stylistic loading screens, the characters, the rotten animates such as Roast Guard, Hong Kong Police Force, server disconnection in a solo match, to Fluffy, the family pet, a cute dog in which upon encountering their rounds, you are met by the magic words, it's endearing, full of personality with glimmers of self-awareness that is ever so increasing from title to title, in tandem with the ridiculousness of its craftables, weapons and environments.
That's weird. I just banged into something.
Zombies continuously evolved across whatever Call of Duties it was attached to. Black Ops 4, I forgot that even existed. I never played it, but people said it bad, so I take word for it.
The Black Ops 4 Zombies is actually a good game mode.
Or people said it good? Oh wait, there's a...
There's never been a better time to grab some friends.
Cold War was fine. It's different and fun to say the least, but not memorable. Somehow I'd mistake it for World of Warcraft with the UI design and its obsession with health bars, minus the time sink. What's going on in the Vanguard camp?
Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies is arguably the worst zombies experience.
Oh no, I guess it's not my call to duty. These new iterations, even bad, are a necessary evil to help direct focus onto what the players want, and to set clearer sights for the developers.
This is the first time that we've ever actually put a weapon as part of DLC.
Imagine BO2 Zombies without buildables, staffs, or a BO3 without gobblegums, weapon attachments, or progression. Just plain old survive, kill endlessly, rinse repeat. Yeah, you know, you'd feel burnt out and would consider COD Ghost's extinction to be refreshing, which was it was a slick concept attached to what most would say was a game.
On this game mode. But you need to find the parts in those.
Oh my fucking god! I got knocked off the map. Zombies, and exo zombies. Thank you for your. Oh, and zombies. Remember that one? Thank you for your sacrifice. But you're not zombies. With Gobblegums being the microtransaction age looming overhead, BO3 was fucking cracked. Quick revive, now being able to have modern 3 uses with self-medication prescribed by IDR Labs anxiety depression test. And I understand why some people may not like this or consider it the true zombies experience, but I can't complain. That's pretty nutty. And being overpowered is sometimes fun.
It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
But you could also just not use them. The maps are not built around them, though the Easter eggs are easier with them, which does lean into pay-to-win territory. Advanced Warfare multiplayer?
You should kill yourself!
And beside Easter eggs being a soul-sucking co-pilot of the Zombies Migraine airline, wait, you're up. The captain with hours of experience under his name was High Round.
It's fleeting and always, and nothing is forever, and wishing would get you nowhere.
Please stop.
Why knock off more hours off of our lives more than any pack of cigarettes could do? I will take this and put it here. What made the push to High Round so ambitious? Because I was insecure. Oh shit. Was insecure, and I wanted to prove that I wasn't bad at zombies. Oh. And we were desperate. Stop me if you heard this one. Xbox 360. Go to Black Ops save file, delete update, disconnect console from Wi-Fi, boot up Black Ops.
Kino der Toten.
That's how Germans sound, right? Go to the theater hall, jump onto the turret by getting hit boosted, and grease. 5. Go to the window, jump onto a few specific boards, then jump onto the conference table. Hypothesis. Zombies die out after an elongated time. Plan of action. Leave Xbox on for a week straight, up until the console's capacitors or your electricity bill blows up. Results? High rounds, with the caveat of angry parents. And it wouldn't matter, because you had to be online for this to even record on the leaderboards. If you went online, Xbox would just beg you to download the update. Oh, how could I have not foreseen this with my fourth eye of the video game critic? So, if not cheating the game and lying to your friends, what about the tactics on the big BF? I'ma just camp up on his balcony for a few hours and oh no, I'm getting swamped! If that doesn't work, then there's always videos with Ray Gun Every Time 100% Works videos on this niche website called YouTube.com. And... oh, okay, that didn't work. So if sitting on your ass and putting no more effort than holding down 2 triggers doesn't work, what do you do? Training. Oh wow, more Japanese in a YouTube video. The Foundation, the core loop, military advisor tactician of the millennium, known as running in circles for 5 hours straight until your wrist gains bone aids. Again? What am I doing wrong now? Why does any of this matter? What is the point in going to high rounds when in 5 to 10 years time, everyone's moved on to Apex or Fortnite or becoming a slot streamer kingpin? Plainly, it's fulfilling. Going hours on end to see those rounds rack up gives this sense of, I did this, and I'm proud of myself. It doesn't need any deep philosophical sugarcoating. Even though it doesn't matter in the bigger spectacle of your life, your ranking will always be around forever, and so will the game. You can always return to it years later, like how I'm doing. Hi! Oh wait, what happened to Halo 3 and Reach a couple months back? It was new and cool to see how far you could endure and push yourself. A braggadocious effort to rank higher and higher on the leaderboards to outperform your friends who are too busy doing lame stuff like homework and playing outside. There's still a big but fairly niche-ish community for pushing higher rounds and even sharing glitches that will most likely never be patched out. Like 10,000 rounds, like holy, you what? Only the weeb furry hybrid can bear the prowess for this achievement. I even think World at War has an achievement in which the description tells you to go outside. I raise my Xbox controller to you, fair stranger. At the age of 12, you could watch YouTubers go to high rounds, think that they were like some Grecian god of gaming, but instead of bountiful feasts of ambrosia, the dessert of the gamer gods was a tub of G Fuel and a McDonald's Happy Meal. I even remember from vague memory there was this video showing this strat or this glitch on like how to get high rounds, and midway through the video there was like a jump scare of the face from like the Scary Maze game, you know, the Exorcist one.
Hi, my name is...
And being a little young buck that I was, it terrified me. So I got back the only way I knew how. I left a dislike. In reality, Zombies is a simple game, and it's easy, for better or worse. In adult age with responsibility and more important issues like making sure you don't have a midlife crisis at the age of 22, it quickly becomes less of the skill of surviving the zombies in a game, but more of making sure your schedule is clear for the endurance test of how long you can play the game before quitting from boredom. Yeah, I'm psyched I made it around 50, but I'm just about ready to wash the dishes or something. That said, solo zombies can get boring. Sure, it's more fun with friends. Everything is more fun with friends. Bumping Crocodile can be fun with friends. What do you do when you can't rely on others? You always have you. If nobody got me, I know I got me. Can I get an amen? But it's boring. Luckily, we are lucky to live in modernity, where throwing on 1,000 fart sounds 1 hour to pass the time is an effortless task. Back in the day, the dashboard of the 360 was constrained. Yeah, you had a music player, but what 12-year-old knew how to download music to their Xbox or burn their copy of Recovery by Eminem? Fast forward to 2013, where you could use YouTube's now defunct Snap feature on the Xbox One to watch videos while playing games. Oh yeah, ADHD moment. To now, where you console fiends have Spotify to listen to your homo-ambiguous cloud rap. You have it so easy. It's great now considering the software we have, but for then, these little meteors have to do. We all save the music Easter egg to a more higher hype round, because if you prematurely ejaculate the endorphins into your ear canals at round 5, then believe me, Zombies for the next 2 to 5 hours is the sounds of... And it's not music. They were a breakaway from monotony, even though their 3 minutes were fleeting. Thank you, Treyarch. The way I've seen Zombies' gameplay loop is like this. It's an economy management game, an ammo to points ratio. What weapons are you using that gives you the most points accumulatively? Each non-lethal hit gives you 10 points. And Zombies sponge even the most deadly weapons on higher rounds. This also means every shot you take literally counts, because at one point you will run out of money, especially if you are a terrible shot. Even then, you may still compete with the Morbius box office. Once you get to a high round, you tend to lose more ammo because of more zombies and more health. No ammo? What are you gonna do? Knife that huge crowd of 50? Traps are a good idea. They can insta-kill, but you can only use it so many times until you lose money. So now you have no money, no ammo, and you can't use traps. You're choked to this point of gambling. Do you trade out that Pack-a-Punch ray gun for a weapon of lesser damage, but with more ammo to rack up for more points for the bank? Or, alternatively, pray for a max ammo, which, let's face it, never comes. By golly, this gun is awful. I love it. This trade-off makes me appreciate mundane power-ups like double points way more. It's simple gameplay, but secretly genius the more you delve into it. There is a cap of how many zombies are present on the map at once, and the Thunder Gun, despite having a low ammo count,
2 magazines on backup,
is perfect for this manageable herd. Mowed by a cannon of compressed CO2, with a magnitude of all of Fukushima's earthquakes into one. The ray gun is another wonder weapon, which most insist you have in your arsenal. However, it's really poo-poo. Lesser damage in later rounds, okay ammo count, less points overall. Oh, and enjoy being cornered with this. The power move here is to buy wall weapons for points farming, so you can spam traps more and hover around them so they can do your job for you. Even avoiding pack-a-punching them, because by the time you've emptied the entire ammo count, you are barely scraping by just to pay for ammo back of 4,500 points. So it would be cheaper to use the basic weapon and pay 750 points for ammo rather than the Gucci-fied bullet. But I say that all in reference to Kino der Toten, because your economy matters not only by your skill or methodology, but also the map you're on as well, and whatever new astrology staff gimmick the Blendelians put in the map, even down to the technicalities of the map itself. Shinonuma is a really easy map. Plenty of traps which insta-kill, buyables are cheap, magic drops are frequent, which means plentiful of ammo, dog rounds are frequent, which means plentiful of ammo. Actually, by round 60, they stopped dropping for me. Potential bug. Results, negative review on Steam. And best of all, there is a cap of 24 zombies per round. Not at once, per round. Meaning it's less crowded and the rounds fly by so much quicker. That is how that one dude reached round 10,000 in 90 hours. I hope his wrist is okay. This map is broken. So if you want to see the pretty numbers go up high with zero effort, this is your game plan.
Ammo's getting low, but I ain't worried. I'm gonna need a clip soon.
Sometimes the new wonder weapons are perfect for the maps they're exclusive to. Buried is a map full of barriers and doors you cannot pay for, and even with those clear, there's still bountiful amounts of clutter. But the wonder weapon that snuck through QA, Paralyzer, allows you to bypass those blockades by simply being vertical, a rare art expanded on in future titles. I kind of see zombies as the art of patience. Want to get to a high round? Be prepared to spend hours getting there. These loopholes and setups can be very advantageous, but no weapon in the game is better than you. And it's not getting you very far, is it? Quote, any ancient Asian tactician or swordsmaster from the 1800s. Take your pick. Are you training zombies? Have some restraint. Take it slow. You must practice this thoroughly. The real one didn't come in time, I'm just using a practice one. I think they call it a Renshu Chinchin. Not sure what that means. You can be handed a nuclear weapon, the most powerful piece of destructive tech to ever exist, and still fuck it up because you didn't know how to use it. Ask America about that one. There are so many close call moments that no weapon is reliable to solve in time. You gotta stay on your feet, be prepared for the game to cheat you out, because I'm a gamer, I don't make mistakes, the game do. Even in the effort to conserve ammo, you end up doing some gymnast maneuver that your wrist has never seen before. One of the main few things that can make getting to high rounds a challenge is having to pay attention consistently. Growing tired from fatigue? You're dead! This is a marathon, either leave your life behind or get left behind. Your wife of 10 years? She only wanted inheritance. I even had an unforeseen fault when I, in all of my greed, camping in one spot without moving, decided to go and get one last perk from the mansion, only to catch myself trapped and cornered as Romanian ghosts robbed me of my life savings, realizing I have no more money, then violently stabbed me to death, because the Paralyzer does not disrespect the hustle. An ever so beautiful metaphoric middle finger for my lack of effort, skill, and hoarding, just for one last perk. Stamina up. Going back to this series in order to write this video, I found myself viewing it in a different light to how I did 10 years ago. My rose-tinted opinion burned up into ashes, followed by a blaze rising anew, like a phoenix of refreshed perspective, an approach to a series I once loved and eventually rebounded to. Sure, it can get boring when you're 4 hours in, but the discipline and resilience players show when getting to astronomically high rounds is fucking respectable. It's part of the charm. Yeah, and of course, it's subjective. Some people make it bored around round 30, maybe even 200, or just not at all. I've definitely experienced less boredom on higher rounds, partially because I'm writing a video about it. Black Ops 3 had the right idea to kind of spice things up a bit so people don't get too staled out by having progressional systems that enforce a wider sense of purpose, making it to another prestige, or unlocking all the weapon skins, or farming as many Diviniums as possible to out-shekel Activision out of your money. I have this secret Divinium formula. Black Ops 2 has this vague ranking system, be it from like skulls and bones to shotguns. Like it's a race to global neat elite. Somehow I found myself enjoying getting to higher rounds, despite its rotted side of boredom. We all want to get to high rounds, but none of us want to put the work in. It's boring! You know, there's something internally rewarding to the space of effort, time investment, and the sheer resistance to quit from boredom. It's a more respectable accolade than the byproduct number beside your name just saying 115. In conclusion, zombies boring, fun for masochists, but also fun with friends. Remember to subscribe to this pitiful excuse of a channel, and press this button. You can't press the other one. YouTube cares about my mental health. GN, my kittens.